In this section, we're taking questions under the heading of desires. Is it okay to chant extra rounds for someone who is ill or for some desires? Of course, a devotee is compassionate. So he's always praying for others. He always wants the benefit of others. And this is an interesting question because my gut initial reaction is that you're chanting the holy name to purify yourself. But as a Vaishnava, certainly you want to bless everyone. So I would think more in the mood of Krishna, if you so desire, please help this devotee. If my chanting is pleasing you, please help this devotee. Something like that. It was asking extra rounds. Again, I haven't found any specific evidence that, per se, where you could say rounds are chanted for somebody else. But Vaishnavas pray for other people. So, I don't want to say don't pray for other people or, Krishna, let me offer these rounds in prayer to this other person that you may bless them. And then, this is a kind of a sensitive question because you're asking, should I pray for someone who's ill? So that may be a devotee, it may be your parent, your brother, a friend. And this also kind of hits the intersection of karma. Should I be interfering with someone's karma? Should I be praying to help them regain their health, which naturally we would feel. We want them to be healthy and we want them to be happy. The question will be, if this person is not a devotee and then they become healthy and then they live a material life, should we actually be praying to Krishna for that? Or should we be not only just be praying to Krishna for them to be blessed with Krishna consciousness? Because when we start begging the holy name for things which are not directly related to Krishna consciousness, or could be in a sense counter, I will pray this person, they're ill, they become well, and they continue committing sinful activities. Is that what I should be praying for? If I feel the need to pray to help them overcome their illness, I should also be praying that they get mercy, or this illness will help them become more spiritual or more devoted or whatever. And then we have the second part of this, or for some desires. I'm going to assume what you mean by some desires and material desires for that person or for myself. It is said the holy name is Chintamani, and it means the holy name can fulfill all desires. So the holy name can fulfill material desires. And it is said that if we chant Namaparad, the only benefit of Namaparad is fulfillment of material desire, at best. No freedom from sinful reaction, no freedom from anarthas, and eventually no pure holy name will come from offensive chanting. Of course, we don't stop chanting, but we try to chant by not committing offenses. And so one of the offenses would be to chant asking Krishna for something material. By material, I mean asking Krishna for something for your sense gratification. Asking something material may be something material that we need in Krishna's service. That's different. It's not just for me because I want it or I like it and I'm going to enjoy it. So if I'm praying for something material because I want it, because I like it, I want to enjoy it, that is not why Mahaprabhu gave us the holy name, not to advance ourselves materially. He gave us the holy name so that we could develop prema in the mood of the residents of Braj. That's what it's for. So I would say it's kind of like using a hammer to take a screw and knock it in. The hammer wasn't meant for knocking screws. The screwdriver was meant for putting the screw in. So it's something like that. So I would see it that way. So you have to be careful. If you have material desires, If you're not a devotee or just beginning devotional service, then yeah, you go to Krishna, you pray, Krishna, please fulfill those desires. The idea is better than going to a demigod. You go to Krishna, and then you become purified by going to him. But once you're a practicing devotee, then it's not what you're meant to do. And so some things that are okay or even can be good for those who are not practicing devotees, when we become practicing devotees, they're not good. And that ends the section on desires. And the next section is called the mood of chanting. We have many questions.